In this particular battle, was one, they had the advantage of being outnumbered 3 or 4 to 1. Americans have marched in with about 5 to 5,500 soldiers. For the British, this is the rear guard of their army. Their main army in this area isn't. On this part of the battlefield, on the Clark Farms, the British may have had about 500 to 750 soldiers. The Americans ultimately brought in 2,000. But the British fought extremely well here. Ultimately, they inflict more casualties on the Americans than they. Surprise might be it. The British were not expecting to see them here. The British that got involved in this battle initially were on their way to Trenton to join the British forces there. They're out on Route 206, reach a high point and look over and see soldiers on the back road. They didn't know who they were. They thought they might be Germans. They sent a rider down who figured out they're Americans. He came back. They didn't believe him. They sent him down again. And he said, with great difficulty he got out, but indeed they're American troops. So those British troops turned around, heading back into Princeton, sent men up over the hill to William Clark's farm, and that's how the. And ultimately what made a big difference for the Americans, that Washington rode out in this field and was riding between the lines, keeping his men together and leading them on the field. Well, it was cleared fields. As the painting and it shows you, it had fewer trees than we have today. You could probably see Nassau Hall from here, 1.5 miles away. But it was open rolling farmland. So while you might think of it as being flat, in actuality there's a bit of a roll, there's some ridges here, sufficient enough that you can hide a whole set of soldiers.